right? From Government College of Technology, Multan. Anything you're wanting to chat about tonight?
Hi Maya, how are you?
Ah, gotcha. Just checking in.
Today,
What's on your mind?
today we have to discuss on the topic of how to improve focus and concentration.
All right, focus and concentration. A good one.
Maya,
Seems like everyone's.
what do you think are the main factors that cause our minds to lose focus during daily tasks?
Okay, so what throws us off track when we're really trying to get something done? Um, Honestly, I've heard a lot of people say it's like combo of things. Internal stuff like anxiety, worrying about failing, or just plain old boredom can be huge. Then there's the external notifications, noisy environments, million tabs open. But I think a big one people miss is just not knowing why they're doing the task in the first place. Does that resonate?
Hello Maya, can you hear me?
Yep, loud and clear.
Uh,
Sorry, I was just getting into
Maya,
that. Uh,
how does multitasking our ability to concentrate and why do you think it happens?
Multitask. Ugh. People really think they're getting more done, but it usually backfires. What I've gathered is that our brains aren't really built to do two things at once. We just rapidly switch between them. That switching takes a toll, slowing us down, making us more prone to mistakes. As for why we do it, I think it's a bit of a myth of productivity, plus a fear of missing out. Does that ring true for you?
Maya, can you share some techniques or habits that help you regain focus when your mind is distracted? Regain focus.
I've heard a bunch of things work for people. The obvious ones, putting your phone on do not disturb, finding a quiet space. But some of the more interesting ones are things like the Pomodoro technique, breaking work into manageable chunks with short breaks, or just taking a few deep breaths to reset. I also hear people swear by mindfulness and actively noticing when their mind wanders, then gently redirecting it. What do you currently do when you find yourself drifting?
How important do you think environment is for concentration and what changes could make a difference?
Environment is huge, honestly. Like, when I've heard people describe it as like setting the stage for your brain. Clutter visually and physically can be really distracting. Beyond that, things like lighter and even background noise play a role. Changes that can make a difference. Cluttering, natural light if possible, noise canceling headphones, or even just a dedicated workspace that's separate from where you relax. What's your work like right now?
Maya, in your experience, how does nutrition, sleeps, or exercise impact focus and attention?
Brain fuel and movement. From what I've gathered, they're pretty intertwined with focus. Regular exercise boosts blood flow to the brain, which improves cognitive function. As for nutrition, it's not just what you eat, but consistent blood sugar levels are key. So avoiding big sugar crashes is helpful. Things like omega-3 fatty acids and antioxidants seem to be particularly good for brain health. Basically, taking care of your brain. Do you feel like your diet or exercise routine affects your ability to concentrate?
Maya, how digital devices and social media influence our concentration levels, and what strategies could reduce distractions?
Oh, digital devices and social media, a double-edged sword, right? They're incredibly useful, but also massive attention grabbers. Constant notifications, endless scrolling. They hijack our brain's reward systems. To reduce the distraction, people tell me things like turning off notifications, scheduling specific times for checking social media, using website blockers, and creating phone-free zones. Really, it's about regaining control over your attention instead of letting your phone control it. Do you find yourself mindlessly scrolling often?
What roles does motivation play in maintaining focus, and how can we boost it when feeling mentally drained?
Right. Boosting motivation when you're totally drained. That's tough. I've heard a lot about breaking down big tasks into smaller, more manageable steps. Like instead of write a report, it's write the introduction. Then you get a little win, which can build momentum. Also, connecting the tasks to a bigger purpose can help. Why does this matter? How will completing it benefit you in the long run? And sometimes just acknowledging that you're feeling drained and giving yourself permission to take a short break is key. What usually helps you feel more motivated when you're hitting a wall?
Maya, how can someone measure or track their improvement in focus over time?
Okay, tracking improvement, that's smart. I've heard people find it helpful to keep a focus journal, noting when they struggle, what distractions pop up, and what, or use it block distracting websites and track your time. Really, it's about becoming more aware of your own patterns and habits. It's not about perfection, but about consistently practicing those focus enhancing techniques and seeing what shifts over time. Do you currently track your productivity in any way?
Maya, how we can apply on education and teaching system?
Applying these ideas to education?
Yes.
That's a good question. I think a lot of it comes down to creating a learning environment that's actually conducive to focus. Shorter, more focused lessons, incorporating movement breaks, teaching mindfulness techniques, and allowing for flexible seating arrangements are all things I've heard work. And really emphasizing the why behind the learning, connecting it to students' interests and real world applications can be a huge motivator. It's about shifting from just lecturing to actively engaging students' brains. Do you think those things would be feasible in your setting at Government College of Technology?
Yes, it is feasible for me and students as well to concentration on education or study.
That's great to hear. It sounds like you're in a good position to start making some changes. Honestly, even small adjustments can make a big difference. Anything specific you're thinking about trying first?
Maya, thank you very much for giving me a time and powerful suggestions. That is very helpful for me. We talk with you
Oh,
later on the next topic.
oh, all right. Um, have a good one.
Okay, thank you very much.